Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone. Stephanie here with Birth2Work. First, a big welcome to all of our new followers and likers on Facebook this week. Thank you so much. I was really excited about the enthusiasm that came around when I got that video sent off last week, or we did this live last week, all about my happy, successful weekend with my daughter. I was so proud of her and the work that we had put in together to make that weekend successful. She kind of rode that high the rest of the week, and so did I. But I was really excited to see what came in from all of our new folks who were watching the video and seemed to be pretty inspired about the opportunity to be well with their, or do well with their kids. And with that, of course, came a whole lot of conversation about the idea of what Birth2Work does. People are new to Birth2Work, so I wanted to take just a few minutes today to share what it is that we do. Because Birth2Work has been around a long time, certainly in my mother, the original brain behind the whole thing. The idea of the concepts foundational to Birth2Work have been around since I was born. As she reminds me often, I was the inspiration. I did nothing but be born. But I was really glad that to have that place in her heart, right? We all find inspiration in our kids, so there it is. And this many years later, it has transformed into this beast of concept, but fundamentally, what Birth2Work does is support parents to feel more confident and capable in their jobs, the most important job they'll ever have, raising their kids. And that confidence used to come from lots of different places. The way that our societies have changed, though, and I'm not here to pass judgment about whether or not it's a good or a bad thing, it just is. We're more fractured, right? We don't live in these large family systems where grandmas and grandpas and cousins of second and third and fourth generation live around us to all help raise us. We don't have, solid sense of where we come from and all of that. So how we work today is we search online for our communities, right? So we look for this guidance. We look for the word that I very much dislike called advice, and we look for help online often. And I know that I definitely have been a person who's gone online. My kid is teething. The natural homeopathic stuff isn't working. What can I do to make them more comfortable? That sort of immediate advice. I think more of like tips, right? Those are the sorts of things that you can find online a million different ways. And it's kind of amazing to have somebody that you don't have to bother at 3:30 in the morning when these things are bothering your child. But what Birth2Work is for is not about advice. I don't know if anyone else took a class called Quest when they were in middle school. It may have just been a California thing. But Quest was an interpersonal relationships class that we took. And I remember the phrase, among a few things I remember from that class, but the phrase they gave was, advice is a slapper. I don't even remember the specific definition of what a slapper is, but you get the idea, something that comes across hard and hurts somebody else. And I didn't want to be considered a person who gave slaps to verbal slaps to other people. And the reason that that came across is because so strongly to me is because advice, when is more like a directive, especially when the power dynamic between two people that are having an exchange is unequal. Advice is not something that, and maybe you want it from somebody who's more well-versed in a situation. How should I handle this? So you ask the boss, for example. Also because whatever happens from that resulting situation is going to be on them if it's handled badly. So you're looking for guidance and advice. But peer-to-peer and on a personal scale, advice is something that is really subjective. The best way to handle something is often, like the way I would handle something is situational and is not necessarily the right thing for somebody else. So I want to set up here that Birth2Work is not about advice. We are not religious and not political. And that's not to say as individuals we aren't, but as an institution we aren't. We are not here to offer a prescriptive plan for how you as a parent or grandparent should raise your child or your children or be a part of your grandchildren's lives. The point of Birth2Work is to the point of Birth2Work is to be able to help parents feel good in creating their alignment with themselves, with each other, with if they're partnered, right? Husband and wife or whatever your partnership is. You want to be able to align yourself together with creating your family structure based on your family values. How is one person raised? How is the other person raised? What are the things that you are going to beat heads against? What are the things that you're going to come together on? And what are the things that you're going to create anew for your family? Being a part of a family means being a part of a team, and it is the parent's job to keep the vision for that family, to hold the family values, and to repeat to the family again and again, this is what we're doing and this is what it stands for. And that's something that leaders do in business every day. When you take that idea home and you go, oh, of course, we are a functioning entity that has a goal to get my child to graduate from high school, get them into college, help them find a trade that suits their personality best. Ultimately, birth, the time they're born, to work, the time they're able to leave home and be successful out on their own as engaged citizens of the world. That's what we're going for. So Birth2Work is not here to offer advice to you. Birth2Work is here to offer a plan that helps you get in sync with your partner to create your own plan and find success on your terms. So that's what I wanted to help share today. It's not therapy. There are lots of family therapists who can help sort through other issues. This is a pretty exciting, proactive model for families who are feeling like we're doing fine or really want to do great. So that's what I have to offer. Anybody else who has any thoughts about what family advice might look like, what family advice might feel like in your family, if you have more questions about philosophies that you want to hear our thoughts on, we'd love to help take you down a path so that you find answers that are meaningful to you. We certainly appreciate your time. We're on Facebook, of course, and we've got a tremendous amount of resources, free leadership activities. If you're interested more in the idea of family leadership and what that means, we've got a free mini course all set up, ready for you to go, called Family Leadership 101. Head over to birth2work.org, click on courses, and you'll find Family Leadership 101 there. And then you'll find also the link to more information on our seminal course, Leading Your Child to Success, which is getting very close to launching. You can get your name on the website or on the wait list there, and you'll be one of the first to find out about it when it's ready to go. Thanks again, and have a great day.